بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رمضان كريم خيارته دمجنا دم وارنت الله دافع بشا ذكرنا الله نجارسيو إلهي مارتي قفل بمراد لمرادك الله سهله دعوة رسالة الله صعنا مدحنا ترام يتيم كيسا ميجا أمريكا جريت وحاليا مع بولس عصب وحنا بلان قاعدين ضمن يدقال كسعودية أوكرانيا روسيا وحا مرتوكوا أقل قاعد مدحينها أوكرين سلنسكي الله صعنا دقال كوكرين سدح سنة سعودية إنه جديدين ضمنيو سلنسكي وحنا الله صعنا إنه دين عكرنا مار دولتها ريورو taageerayeen badankoodu sida Jarmalka hormadu haayeen iyo Faransiiska iyo Sweden iyo Norway iyo Finland iyo Ingiriiska kuwaas oo maartay diidanaa in dagaalka la dhameeyo Ruushkana la dagaalo ilaa ay isku adeegsado hubka nuclear-ka madaxweyne Donald Trump oo kaameenka isku soo galay andii la doorto habartaas Kamala la soo celiyay in dagaal saddexaad u dhacayo arrintaasna Ilaahay ayaa badbaadiyay isuu sheegana run bay noqotay madaxweyne Donald Trump carana ayuu jooga dhuftay Super ayaa tahay ku yiri qashin ayaa tahay wadankaagina waa burburisay khayna wadanna waa tahay 350 bilyan oo dollar ayuu ku siiyay madaxweyne Joe Biden madaxweynaha doqonka igu horeeyay waan hubbuun kugu siiyay iyo lacag maanta heerka ma soo gaadhin andaan lacagta iyo hubka lagu siina dagaalka waxa weeye ma sii socdeen marka waxa weeye heerkaas Ilaahay ka soo wuxuu yiri anaga ku gaarsiina marka wuxuu yiri doqon ayaa tahay buu yiri waxaana ku ciyaaraysaa wirkaar khaldan adduunkana maanta dagaal saddexaad ay gelinaha buu yiri andaan xafiiska imaan wuxuu yiri dagaalkan wuxuu yiri xaq uma lihid buu yiri hadda in dagaalku uu sii socdo fikradda mana maartay laga weydiimayo dagaalkan anaga maartay hawshiisa wadna nabadgelyada anaga ka shaqeynana kaarkaagan waa dhacay waxa weeye niyo marka amaana si raalahow lacag damba kuma siinano hubud damba kuma siinano khayna wadan baa tahay malaayin qof baa dhimatay wadankaaga burburisay kaligaana ma tihid buu yiri dhinac waa ka raran tahay oo dad kale kula socda wuxuu yiri adduunkana foodo iyo qas iyo balaa u horseedo balance la dhigasana wax yar
I signed with him Macron and Merkel we signed ceasefire all of them told me that he will never go we signed him with gas contract yes, but after that, he broken this ceasefire. He killed our people and he didn't exchange prisoners. We signed the exchange of prisoners, but he didn't do it. What kind of diplomacy, JD, you are speaking about? What do you mean?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the President for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to.
Count one.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring people, you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people into your military? And do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems, even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless. God bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that.
That's
Remember
exactly what
this. You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good.
You will feel influence.
We're going to feel very good and very strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards.
I'm not playing cards.
Right now, you don't know. You're playing cards. You're playing cards. You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. That's back to you. Far more than a lot of people said they should have.
Have you said thank you once? This entire meeting? No, in this entire meeting, have you said thank you? You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the president who's trying to save your country.
Please, you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you can...
He's not speaking loudly. He's not speaking loudly. Your country's in big trouble.
Can I
Wait a minute. No. You've done a lot of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not winning. You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of coming out okay because of us.
Mr. President, We are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
You haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet,
You
and
haven't
not
been
only
alone.
in this cabinet.
We gave you, through
I
this
said
stupid
thank
president, $350 billion.
You voted
we gave
for
you
your
military equipment,
You
and you
voted
men
for
are
your
brave,
president.
but they had to use our military.
Yes. What about West
if
people?
you didn't have
You
our
invited
military
me-
equipment,
you invited
if
me
you
to
didn't
speak.
have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3 days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days, this is something
Maybe
new.
less.
In 2 weeks, of course, yes.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this. I
Again,
tell you.
just say thank you.
I said a lot of times
that
thank
there,
you
accept
to
that,
American people.
accept that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on
I
over
understand,
there.
sir.
I think it's
I
very
understand.
important. That's why I kept this going so long. You have to be thankful. You don't have the
I'm
cards.
thankful.
You're buried there. Your people are dying.
tell you
You're
again,
running
I
low
know.
on soldiers.
Don't- don't, please,
you're running
Mr.
low on
President.
soldiers. It would be a damn good thing.
Mr.
And then
President.
then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go, and I wanted this. Look, if you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war.
But you're saying you don't want a ceasefire.
But I said to you,
I want a ceasefire.
with guarantees.
Because you'll get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think.
That wasn't
doesn't
with
matter
me.
for you what-
that
what
wasn't
this
with me.
means. It
That was
wasn't
with
with you.
a guy named Biden, who was not a smart person.
But this
That
is
was
your,
with,
this
that was
is
with
your
Obama.
president. It was your president.
Excuse me. That was with Obama, who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all those tanks. Obama gave you sheets. In fact, the statement is Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins. You got to be more thankful, because let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards. But without us, you don't have any cards.
One